Welcome to the deep dive. Ever looked at all those symbols on a medical device package and wondered what they're all about?
Right. They can be a bit cryptic sometimes.
Exactly. Well, today we're going to crack the code on a pretty important update. It's for ISO 1523-1, the standard for these symbols.
That's the one. And specifically, we're looking at Amendment 1, dated for 2025.
Yes, ISO 15223-1.2021 MLA 2025. It sounds technical, but it actually has some interesting implications for how manufacturers talk to you through their labeling.
It really does. Think of it as a bit of a streamlining effort, really.
Streamlining how?
Well, it focuses on the symbol for the authorized representative. The goal is making it clearer, more universally understood, no matter where you are in the world.
Okay, authorized representative, that definitely sounds like something we should understand. What exactly is an authorized representative in this context?
Good question. So Clause 3 of the amendment defines it pretty clearly. It's basically a person, or it could be a company, based in a specific country or, jurisdiction. And the manufacturer gives them a written mandate, basically permission, to act for them on certain tasks, things related to that country's laws and regulations.
Okay, so like a local point person for regulatory stuff.
Precisely. They handle specific obligations under that local legislation.
Got it. So why did the symbol for this role need an update? Was the old one causing problems?
Well, problems might be strong, but it wasn't ideal globally. Often you'd see ECREP.
Ah, for European community.
Exactly. Which is great if you're only selling in Europe, but not so helpful elsewhere. This amendment, you can see the details in Clause 5. Table 1 replaces that.
Replaces it with what?
It introduces a more adaptable symbol, XXREP.
XXREP.
Yeah, the XX is the key part. It's flexible. It can be the two-letter country code from ISO 31661, like CH for Switzerland, for example.
Oh.
Or, interestingly, it can even be other text if the local regulatory authority asks for something specific.
Ah, I see. So it moves away from just Europe and makes it work anywhere, essentially. What else is important about this updated symbol in Table 1?
A couple of really crucial things. First, the manufacturer now has to put the name and address of their authorized representative right next to this XXREP symbol.
Oh, okay. So it's immediately obvious who that local contact is.
Exactly. Clarity. And there's also a note pointing towards other ISO standards for more detailed guidance, which is helpful for manufacturers.
Like ISO 24117 and the 18113 series.
That's right. Those provide more context. And another practical point from the notes, manufacturers can group symbols. So the authorized rep, the importer, the distributor, if they share an address, you might see their symbols grouped together.
That seems logical. Could definitely simplify the look of the packaging sometime.
It could, yeah. Makes things a bit tidier.
Are there any potential pitfalls, things manufacturers really need to watch out for with this XXREP system?
Definitely. Note 3 in that Table 1 is quite important. It flags that not every country or authority necessarily recognizes those standard two-letter or even three-letter country codes from ISO 3166-1.
Oh, right. So you can't just assume USREP or CAREP will automatically work everywhere without checking.
Exactly. Manufacturers really need to do their homework for each specific market. They have to confirm what the local requirement is for that XX part to ensure they're compliant. You don't want labeling issues holding things up.
Makes sense. Always check the local rules.
Right.
So can you paint a picture for us? What might this actually look like on a device label we pick up?
Sure. Annex A in the standard gives some good examples. You might just see the generic format, XXREP, and then the name and address right beside it.
Okay.
Or you could see specific country codes used. Things like CHREP for Switzerland, maybe EUREP still if it covers the whole EU, or even NZREP for New Zealand.
And you mentioned NZLREP too, so sometimes 3 letters?
Yes, it shows that flexibility using 2 or 3 letters where they're accepted locally.
Yeah.
Like NZL is also for New Zealand in ISO 3166-.
So, wrapping this up, the main takeaway seems to be that this ISO 15223-1 update is really about making that authorized representative symbol more adaptable, more universal.
That's the core of it, yes.
Yeah.
Adaptable and clear.
Which helps manufacturers deal with different global rules, but also helps us as users or patients, right? If you need to know who the local contact is, it should be much easier to find now.
Absolutely. It's a seemingly small tweak in the grand scheme of standards, but it boosts clarity and accountability in the global medical device world. which is always a good thing.
Well, this has been a really insightful deep dive into that specific update to ISO 152231. And this deep dive was brought to you by Cresco Regulatory Standards.
That's right. Cresco Regulatory Standards actually offers complimentary meetings if you need expert consultancy.
Yeah, on areas like ISO 9001, ISO 13485, handling SFDA submissions, or navigating the complexities of MDR-CE marking.
They cover a lot of ground. If you're looking for that kind of guidance, you can reach out to them.
The email is cao@crescopharma.com. That's CEO@CRES-COPHARMA.com.
Yeah, keeping up with all these regulatory shifts is it's a constant task for manufacturers. This amendment is just one example of how standards evolve to fit the global marketplace.
Definitely. So final thought for you, our listener. Next time you see that XXREP symbol on a medical device, you'll know what it signifies. It's that crucial link, the authorized representative for that region, playing a key role in device safety and compliance. Something to keep an eye out for. Thanks for joining us.